Alright, here we go. People starting to give out the secrets. I'm getting old, so what I'm starting to do now is give out my secrets. What I'm making is a chicken noodle soup. And what happened, what's today? Wednesday. On Sunday dinner, I had baked the chicken. So, you eat off the chicken like eating off a turkey. Like Thanksgiving, and after a while, you're stuck with the bone and a lot of meat. You don't want to throw it in the garbage. People are starving all over the world. So what you do is you take whatever's left on the frame of the turkey or the chicken and you put it in a pot and you boil it for an hour. Set your timer for 60 minutes. And then what happened, you take whatever's the structures left out and you scoop everything out because it's going to fall off the bone into a bowl. Now what we're doing, we're going through and we just want the chicken meat now. We don't want the bones and all and the gristle, right? We don't want that. We just want the meat. All right, we wash your hand. You make sure your hands is washed. We don't even need to say that anymore. That's necessity. That's like a prerequisite, basic. It's like breathing in food land. You make sure your hands is clean and your fingernails. Cut your fingernails off. All right. So I'm taking chunks of meat. Some of them I'm leaving whole, and this is hot. And some of it I'm pulling stringy, so it's thin. So I have some chunks, and then I'll have some thin. And what also I did is, for the sake of my noodles, you can take spaghetti or elbow noodles and put it in. But what I did is, I just took a pack of ramen noodles, and I dropped them in to the hot water. Or now we have a hot broth because that hot water and the structure that was left boiling for an hour pulled all the juices out of it, and now you have this deep golden. And I'm gonna rinse this because dust collects. Even though you got utensils sitting, dust collects, right? So now I got that deep, looks like Campbell's soup. So that's what we're doing now. We're going back through, pulling off the yuck, throwing in chunks of meat. See that big meat? Break it up a little bit. Break it up a little bit. My man Charles Stanley playing in the background, teaching. It's good to have some good word in the background. Always learning. Alright, so as you can see, there's a lot of mess left. I had stuffing in that chicken, so when I boiled it, it all came out. And it's important, you might have a better strainer than me, to go in and to strain the broth and put everything in the bowl. Put everything in the bowl and then go back and pick your meat. You're not going to have a ton of meat left because you ate it on Sunday. And what I'm going to do is, there's the skin left. Fat, not the fat, actually the skin. And I'm going to put that back in for flavor because I'm going to boil this for another probably, let's say 25 minutes. 30 is too long because we're done already. We're using ramen noodles and they only take a minute to cook. So we'll put the top back on. We've already got the low frame. What we're going to do is turn it up high to bring it to a boil. Move that. I don't like to set anything directly on fire, on the flames. Alright? We're going to bring it to a boil and then reduce it back down. Alright? And I'll see you in the next frame.